Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is your girl Midas Touch Baby. I'm going to be giving you the review for Life After Lockup Season 6 Episode 16, Playing with Fire. In today's episode review, I am so sad to tell you that we will not be talking about Letitia and Keith during this episode. I'm sorry. But you know what? They may be back next week. And there's no Justine and Michael. They may be back next week. So let's get into today's review. Our first couple is Courtney and Will. Look, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to just keep it real with all of you. Will is a fool. Why did you even go on the prison website looking for anybody? Look, I don't care. I'm very happy that you did do this because it makes my Friday nights a little bit more comical, and sometimes my Saturdays if I don't get a chance to review it on Friday night because your girl has a life like everyone else and maybe I'm just tired. But anyway, I don't understand why he's up here saying that he's the victim. Is Will the victim or is he the villain? I think twice about people like Will. He's up here trying to tug at all our heartstrings, talking about he don't want to be with Courtney, then he want to be with Courtney. They go back and forth. Courtney don't want you, Will. She don't want you. Will, get it through your head. She don't love you anymore. It's just that simple. I don't even think she ever loved you. I don't even think she ever loved you. And you know what? You knew what you was getting yourself involved with this right here. And this is one storyline. I'm not going to kid any of you. I actually enjoyed it because Courtney, when she found out that ring was fake, it was downhill from there. Ever since then. And when they do their reviews together, like speak together, she's laughing at him. Get this right here. So do you guys really think that Will and Courtney are over with? Because they did sign the divorce papers. I hope so because they was just a team too much. Let's talk about Kiana, DeMontre, and Joella. So I'm going to just keep it real with you guys right here. They've been going through this for some years. I mean, come on. We seen online that Joella was with him in 2018. He was with Kiana in 2015. They've been going back and forth. And Joella went to go see her grandmother, who gave her some wisdom and sage advice. I don't always agree with everything that some people say, but I do agree with letting him go. I don't agree with having Kiana coming around and being in the room, the two of you together. Get out of here. They toxic. And Teresa, Kiana, the Montrix stepmother, even though she gets on my nerves, she did basically tell her, look, if it's not working, let it go. In layman terms, but you know what? She ain't. And so Jawilla went and talked to Demondrick, and she got proof of everything that happened there. Kiana got a ride from Demondrick's daddy to the lawyer to go discuss her case. Come to find out, old girl got a warrant. Yes. And you know what, Kiana? Let this man go. He seems like he don't know what he want. And I want to know what you're going to do when you find out that he was still sleeping with Joella up into her son's birthday. And you know what? The cause of all your heartache is this man right here. That's the cause of your heartache and pain. You guys get a chance and listen to this snippet right here.
This is insane. How do you feel about potentially being arrested? You could be arrested at any moment.
Man, y'all gonna stop playing with me. I'm tired of this. This is my life. Like, I'm not playing. It's ridiculous.
And I don't know about all of you, but I'm really getting tired of this couple always walking out during the interview. You know what, next season, WeTV, when people do that, I want you to hit them with a $500 fine. Because I ain't got time for this nonsense. They came on TV to give me the juice, and I want the juice, and I want to drink it. And give me something to, make me want to keep on watching you. Because this right here is nonsense. And Kiana, I really do believe that you was over at that girl house because, quiet as it kept, he was over there at 1:30 in the morning the same night. And I wholeheartedly believe that you was upset when you found out that he was up there not in that house and you went looking for him. You knew where to go at. You guys been going through this since 2015. Come on, you're not fooling any of us at this point. So, Bianca and Daniel are finally broken up and they decided to stay on as roommates. How long that's going to last? It's not. Gator, who is Daniel's friend, had told him in prison that something was wrong with Bianca. She was too young, and anyone that young that wanted to move all the way across country to be with somebody locked up, it's just not, it just doesn't feel right. And not so many words. Daniel is already out there in the streets dating people. Gator is suggesting that Daniel was on Tinder. What you doing on Tinder, Daniel? And anyway, he suggested to Daniel like tell Bianca to go home. So Daniel, who is out of prison for a few weeks or months, wherever it is, who ain't got nothing but his bad habit for lying to people and going back and forth with drugs and back and forth in prison, he is basically going to try to use this young lady right here. Just sad and disgusting. Bianca, let me give you some sage advice from this older woman to a young woman. A man should only ever have to tell you one time he don't want you.
I sold you on it because I wanted you to come out here.
Why?
Because I thought it'd be easier without parole to go to a halfway house.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So this creep had the audacity to put his lips together and said he was using you. Girl, get on with your life. And to his mama, his cousin, and his friends, you knew this bastard was no good last season, okay? To allow this man to come into your life to keep calling you a B and belittle you as if you're not intelligent enough to move forward with your life. Ladies and gentlemen, don't let anyone come into your life and your good energy to destroy your character, okay? Let's talk about Zaria and Troy and her soon to be meddling friend. I think her friend is looking out for her, but girl, mind your business. Now let's talk about this couple right here. So during a talk with her friend who came in from Brooklyn, New York, I was a little confused. And maybe you guys can help me out here, okay? When have you guys ever heard Troy mentioning going for custody of little Troy? I don't remember him ever saying that, but Zaria had mentioned it to her friend. I don't recall that. If you guys recall that, let me know in the comment section because I don't recall that. And when her friend came there, she was like, "Where's Troy? He's not here." Girl, you knew Troy wasn't there. You her friend for all these years. Y'all already had talked about Troy not going to be there. You could have just carried on as if you already knew. It'd have been fine with me. And you went to go dress shopping with Zaria. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. Zaria looked real cute trying on her dresses. I'm the type of person that I like to see people planning for their future, especially like for weddings or babies, anything that's positive. But Zaria is crazy, so I'm just gonna roll with it. And the reason why I say she crazy, she gets mad about the simplest things, about him not calling her every day. Zaria, what do you think Troy's doing? Troy's trying to see little Troy, and you know this, and you acting up already. Good God. And when her friend asked Zaria's mother about how does she feel about the whole thing with Zaria and Troy not being available, and her mom was like basically she minding her business. And you know what? I love her mom for that. That's why she my favorite right now. Let's talk about Brooke and JK and Alex. So you know what the funniest part about this whole episode for me was? Is when he pulled out a box. My girl eyes lit up. She thought he was going to propose to her. That sucker gave her a padlock and going to put the padlock on the gate as if he was in Paris on the lock, like the Love Lock Bridge where all the lovers put the bridges up, the locks up there. Mind you, JK only been out for 14 weeks. So Brooke is looking for a husband to be a pappy for her children. Now, Brooke, let me tell you something. You really think JK is ready to be a daddy figure to your boys? Girl, bye. JK just found out that Alex is pregnant. That's why he looked like that. His pappy told him. Yeah, Alex and his pappy real close. The relationship that you wish you had. I honestly think that his daddy heard how much of a fool you act around his mama and stepdaddy, that man want no parts of your ass or tail, excuse me. He don't want no parts of you. And let me tell you something, honey. When you go around cussing in front of people, parents, they don't want no dealings with you. And I'm so sick of your mama. I'm glad that you and JK is almost over with. I hope the two you never come back on screen together, cause your mama irritate the soul out of me. Y'all looking for these little boys that have a daddy. It ain't JK. And after all the pushing and pulling this whole season, JK Daddy, basically got it out of him. You know, all the conversations that he had with Alex. But you know what, JK's a liar. He said that last episode that he was a liar, right? Well, towards the end of the episode, JK finally admit and broke down that he has been messing with Alex. He admitted it. So I want y'all to answer one question for me. Who's the pappy of Alex's baby? Do y'all think JK is a pappy? Do you think Brooke is going to be mad? Do you think Brooke is going to leave JK? Do you think Courtney and Will is finally over? Are you guys happy that this season is almost over with? Are you excited like I am that we will eventually get new couples? Well, this is your girl Midas Touch Baby. Bye for now.